We are live. This is YSM Sports Media. I'm Jamil Parker.
Yo, what's up? It's Brandon.
Yo, man, what's up with the cool shit? Yo,
I'm not trying to be cool, dog.
every
Hey,
time, yo, every time.
you could introduce me, dog, from now on.
Would that be better?
Yeah.
Uh, uh, I'm Brandon Walker. You
Like,
sound like
hey,
Donnie. You sound like Donnie Simpson from what is that show? From BET. You remember what? B, you
I,
old enough to remember that show?
I don't even remember, dog.
Man, you remember, man.
Talking
Like,
about some midnight love shit.
yeah, it was that kind of. That's the vibes you giving me, yo. That's the vibes you giving me. All right, B. Game 5. Kyrie's down. James Harden's down. What's your thoughts?
Shit, this is it's time for Milwaukee to come steal this shit, dog. Make me look like I know what I'm talking about. It's gonna be interesting though, because it's gonna be on Durant. That's the whole thing, right? Like that's the narrative they're pushing. It's all on Durant. It's all on Durant. But without Kyrie and James Harden, Milwaukee's a way, way, way better team. Way better team. So it's just, can Brooklyn just get one? You know what I mean? That's really what it's coming down to. Dog. They're like, you know what I mean? It's like you said, like, we'll get into that. But I think, like I said, Brooklyn, they're putting all on Durant and these other guys. But man, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. But they like, I don't know. I could see Brooklyn winning at home tonight. But like I said, if they go down 5 or 10 in the first quarter, man, dog, it's Milwaukee's gonna run away with it. And it's all. This is really all on Giannis too. Giannis just has to have a great, great game because he hasn't really had that super explosive game that he had like in the regular season yet in the series yet.
All right, when you know this ain't the regular season, you know they actually play defense in the playoffs, or what is perceived to be defense nowadays, because you know that's two different things. But this game for me, we're going to see exactly how much Blake Griffin has left.
Well, Blake got hurt the last game. I was gonna tell you, he didn't. I think he got hurt. He went out like the third quarter and he didn't come back.
Oh shit. Oh well, yeah, then it's over then. unless KD has a Kobe Bryant 81 60-point night,
Because
and
that's what
unless
I was gonna.
Milwaukee falls apart.
Yeah, because that's what I wanted to touch on too. Like Blake, he went out in the third quarter. He didn't come back. And remember, he's the one that's been playing the best defense on Giannis because they tried putting Green on Giannis and bro, Green's not back. You know what I mean? He was just looking at Giannis, just watching him, just like, yeah, just all right, go ahead, make this layup over me, you got me, just go ahead and score. You know what I mean? So it's kind of changed up. If Blake Griffin is hurt too, man, dog, because Giannis now he has literally a free run to the rim if Blake's not gonna be there.
All right, it's definitely a couple of factors when looking at this game. It's first, how will the role players of the Brooklyn Nets play? Uh, Dudes like Joe Harris, what's the kid's name? Claxton, Mike Brown,
Hmm.
Joe Harris. Joe Harris has to step up today. Landry, Shamit,
Bruce
they have to
Brown.
hit shots. Yeah, Bruce Brown, they have to hit shots. And if they hit shots, they can make this a game. If they don't hit shots, they can get the doors blown off, the break speed off. It's not even going to be close. Um,
What's gonna be the lineup? Like that's what I'm saying. I think they're gonna give the backup point more minutes. Then you gotta go with who James then, right?
let's see. Let's see what the projected lineup is right now. Give me 1 second.
Because remember, dog, like I said, right now with Kyrie and Harden out, Milwaukee's a way better team, dog. You got Giannis, Middleton, Drew Holiday, Lopez. They're a way better team.
Okay. Give me 1 second, B. I'm going to give you the lineup of what's being projected. You said
Nah. So they got at the point.
Um, who is this? All right, you say it now. I don't know what's up with your. I don't know what's up with your phone, but Bruce Brown at the point,
Last.
Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, Jeff Green, with Blake Griffin at center. James
Oh,
Harden is still a game time decision.
Bruce Brown at the point.
Hmm? Yeah,
They got Bruce Brown at the point.
that's the projection. Bruce Brown at the point, Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, Jeff Green, Blake Griffin. You see it on the screen, right?
Yeah, but that looks like I don't know. That just sounds stiff. That's what I'm saying. They need Harden, dog, because Harden he can make that shit. He can make that ball move around. That just sounds like that offense is gonna be stiff, and you know what I mean. They can give Milwaukee time to set on defense.
I
I'm telling
mean,
you, dog. Like without Kyrie and Harden, that changes a lot of things, dog. That changes a lot of things. Milwaukee's a way better team without them two dudes out.
obviously, I could see a lot of Kevin Durant and Blake Griffin handling ball handling duties because I don't think Bruce Brown is much of a distributor. To me, Bruce Brown is like the scrappy dude that can score here and there. He's
Yeah, he's a
not.
slasher. He's a slasher. He gets out. You know, he gets rebounds. You know, he's an off ball. He's an off ball player. That's what he is. He's not an on ball player. So I don't know how they're gonna how they're what that's about.
Yeah, but
But what I was talking about is the other dude. What's I think his name's Mike James.
yeah, Mike James.
Yeah, I think that's who they're gonna have to give heavy minutes to make at least the ball move instead of just having it just because if you have the way that shit they got, nah. But like I said, it's not for me. It's not fair on Durant the way they're trying to make it seem like, oh, well, if Durant's the best player, he needs to win this game. They need to beat Milwaukee.
They're
That
acting
ain't.
like Giannis. They're acting like Giannis is just some guy, yo.
Yeah, like Giannis is nobody, bro. Bro, Giannis, like I said, when Giannis is on the court with Durant, he's the alpha male. The only guy that can score more than Durant. He can show up Durant. You know what I mean? It happened the last game. The thing is, Durant's gonna have to show out. But it's not just about Durant because Durant can have 40 and they could still lose. They like I said, man, they need all the other guys. So what? So you tell me what you think. Kyrie's done for the series. Harden's done for the series.
Um, no, I think if the Milwaukee Bucks win tonight, you'll see James Harden game six. Kyrie, I'm not so sure because I don't know the nature of the injury. Is it a high ankle
Yeah.
sprain? Is it a low ankle sprain? If it's a high ankle sprain, he's done for a couple of weeks. If it's a low ankle sprain, it's a possibility that he can return for game seven.
I
So,
just hate that they use the vague terminology because they'll be like the MRI was the X-rays are negative. They're like, of course the X-rays are going to be negative, and they're like, um, what are they saying? They're like, oh, but a sprained ankle is confirmed. I'm like, dude, of course he sprained his ankle. I'm like, that's what happens when you fall like that. But it's just for me, it's just like I said, man, I thought it was serious when I saw it. I was like, there's no way he's gonna play Tuesday. You know what I mean? It wasn't one of those things like if you walk it off, you walk it off in a few minutes or
yeah,
whatever.
bro, he was hyping it. He was hyping it.
I told you, I know this.
Hype artist. He was a
I'm
hype
the
artist.
I'm the ankle injury guy.
The ankle injury guy. All right, so let's look at
LeBron was
the.
washed because of it, and who knows with Kyrie. But honestly, like you were saying, I think you were making a good point though. James Harden would matter more to come back than Kyrie.
All right, let's take a look at the Milwaukee Bucks right now. All right, for the last five games, last five games, Chris Middleton is logging some heavy minutes.
Yeah, they're really top heavy with with Drew Holiday, Middleton, and Giannis. I mean, you know what I mean, especially Giannis.
I'm looking at it now. They really don't have they really don't have a deep basketball team.
They
I
got
mean,
some guys that play, but the other guys ain't contributing. They
yeah,
were
that's
the
what
other guys were contributing last series.
I mean, they're going eight deep. They're not really playing Jeff Teague. Um, not really playing the kid Justin Jackson, that was the kid from Dallas, right?
Hmm.
So if Kevin Durant could get PJ Tucker in foul trouble, then they will have to rely more on Chris Middleton, and that takes away a lot of Milwaukee Bucks offensive power because Drew Holiday is ass right now.
Bro, you can't let PJ Tucker guard Durant. Like, I'm sorry though. That shit's comedy that they're even doing, trying that, doing that. That shit's crazy. That shit's wild.
Well, shit, who's gonna guard him then, bro? What do you think he's in the lineup for? For kicks and
Put
giggles,
Giannis on
bro? What? That's a
him.
bad matchup, bro.
Somebody else, dog. But that's
You
what I'm
only
saying. If,
can
but,
put you
but
only
but
can put
Durant
your
needs to go
star
off though.
player.
He needs to make them switch. He needs to make them
You,
put somebody else on him.
you only can put your star player on a player like Durant only for certain pockets. You can't. Defense takes away your legs, bro. You ever tried to play offense and defense against a great player, bro? You
Not
go up and down. You go up and
yeah.
down the court 5 times. If it's somebody that's hyper aggressive, bro, your legs is gonna be shot.
No, I hear what you're saying, but what I'm trying to tell you is Durant. He needs to force the issue to where, like you said, get him in foul trouble, and to where like PJ Tucker's not guarding him. You know what I'm saying? Because PJ Tucker should not be guarding him. Should not be like forcing him into bad shots, nothing like that. You know what I mean? PJ Tucker should not be guarding him. That's all I'm just trying to say. That's a mismatch. That's an easy mismatch. You know, and that's the
Giannis
only
is
guy that I'm thinking that can guard Durant is Giannis, but he'll
no,
probably get ate up outside.
Giannis is a mismatch too, buddy.
Nah, I know, but I'm just saying he'll get ate up on the outside. But PJ Tucker, dog, come on, dog. They need to, you know what I mean? Like I said, I like Milwaukee tonight. I think Milwaukee's gonna steal it tonight, and then I think it's gonna make a big, huge game 6 to where now the drama's gonna be who's gonna play and this and that.
If you look at Brooklyn's team, they're very deep on paper, but a lot of these guys don't play. Like you remember Tyler Johnson, he used to play for the Heat. Um, Luau Cabarro played for the Sixers. Noah
Hmm.
Vonleh used to play for the Charlotte Hornets. He was out of University of Indiana. Iman Shumpert, you remember Shumpert.
Hmm.
Andre Roberson. These are guys that we haven't seen yet that I thought that would log in some important minutes this season just to add depth. But yeah, man.
They're making it all about, like I said, they're making it all about Durant tonight, dog. And man, it ain't. That's for me. It's unfair, but I mean that's the way it is, dog. The media and all they could dress it up however they want.
Well, let's look at Kevin Durant right now.
Like he's gonna go off, like, but that's not about it, dog. Like they gotta kind of really play good defense on Milwaukee and trying to shut Milwaukee down. Because all these overs they've had for these games, they've been having the overs 240, this and that thing, and this is gonna be high scoring games. Man, it's been like 107, 96, like low scoring games. You know what I
I'm
mean?
looking at the series, and Kevin Durant hasn't shot the ball well since game two.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. It's what the thing is not so much on him though. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, they need a lot tonight. I'm serious. As soon as Kyrie went out, you could just see a dog. Like the series switched.
Well, that offense is predicated. Well, how they have everything structured is predicated on having multiple ball handlers, multiple guys that can get their own shot. Bro, Joe Harris, Bruce Brown. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's going to have to
These are
be
all off
tonight.
ball
It's going to have to
guys.
be yeah. It's going to have to be Bleak and KD. And how much does Blake have left? Can Blake give you 30 minutes? I know he can give you 10 to 15 minutes of that type of play, but can Blake give you 30 minutes of uh,
He got
scoring
he
the
got
low
hurt.
post, rebounding, defense, and creating off the dribble?
Man, honestly, dude, I would think you got to get Mike James or what's his name, Tyler Johnson, a lot of minutes, dog. Tyler Johnson can play.
I know Tyler Johnson can play, but he hasn't been playing.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you got the talent, I'll take talent over anything, man.
You're right, but you're asking like you're inserting. You're inserting a player who isn't warm, who isn't in the flow, into a very precious situation. Now, I'm with you. I would play Tyler Johnson tonight. To me, Tyler Johnson is better than Bruce Brown. To
That gives
me,
him the best chance of. You got to have a ball handler out there. You got to have a guy that could bring the ball up. You know what I mean?
no, you need multiple creators. You cannot completely rely on KD and Blake Griffin to run this offense. KD is more effective when he doesn't have the ball. When
Because
he's coming off of screens and he's attacking in the 18 to 16-foot range, not 22 to 25 feet. I mean, that's cool in certain pockets, but I want my 7-footer with skills a little bit closer to the basket.
honestly, what they're making it seem like shit. Like Durant's gonna be like Luca tonight. He's gonna be bringing the ball up. He's gonna be doing everything. He's gonna have to get like dog. You hear these shows? They're talking about Durant's gonna have to get 8, 9, 10 assists. Like for what? Like why? He don't have to. That's not his game. You don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? He just has to be efficient.
Somebody has to create, and who's it going to be?
They
Um,
got to.
Give me your prediction
Shamit,
for
those
tonight.
other guys got to hit their shots. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, at home, Brooklyn is going to be buzzing. Dog. The fans are going to be buzzing because they know that they got to. The fans are going to know they got to come with it.
What's your prediction for tonight?
I got Milwaukee. I got Milwaukee by 4 or 5 points.
I say Milwaukee wins in a
Oh,
route that seems closer than what it is. 12 points. James Harden returns in game 6.
nah. If Brooklyn wins, this shit's over. It's over. Game 6.
But want to thank y'all for coming out, man. Really appreciate it. We'll do a post game. We need to do more of these, B, because I miss basketball. I don't know about you.
Nah, I got you, dog. Because we're gonna have much of it left, and right now the second round's really good. Like now that like Atlanta tied it up 2-2, and then they're all what 2-2, 2-2. Shit, 2-2. Yeah, they're all
Phoenix,
2-2,
the
2-2.
Phoenix series is done, but I'm not even gonna get on you now. I'm gonna wait till you and Uncle Frank's on here so I can grind y'all up. But
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
YSM Sports Media, man. We
All
out.
right, doggy. I'll let you.